Everybody please reply. Who all have not sent me, please reply. I got it from 2 Kartiks, and then I don't remember the names right now. Can somebody tell me who all have sent me personally? Kartik, 2 Kartiks has sent. 2 Kartiks are there in your class, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Apart from them, others. 1 second, ma. I've got a call. Okay, so please tell me who all have submitted. 2 Kartiks, then I think I've got from 5 people. So 3 more people. Can you please tell me who all are those?
Harshita came.
Harshita, okay, then
Gautam Singh.
Gautam Singh, okay, fine. Then one more person. I think I've got like personal messages from 5 people. One more person.
Dilip, ma'am.
Dilip, okay, fine. So apart from these people, what about others? Why you didn't do? Is it that you didn't understand how to do, or like you don't want to do? Can you tell me whether you don't want to do it, or you know but you didn't had time to do it? Tell me, Noma. Only when you tell me I will understand, right? Answer me. Why you people are not answering? You can unmute yourself. It's not that you cannot unmute yourself. Okay, fine. See, as I was repeatedly telling the same thing, please, whenever some work is given to you, make sure that you do it immediately. And you know, like within 10-15 minutes, I've got reply from few people. I was so happy to see their answers. Right or wrong, you have to do it. Repeatedly I was saying you people that whenever some work is given to you, please do it. Okay, now again I'm requesting you, whenever some work is assigned, please make sure you do it. Okay, fine. So we have I'll just show you the implementation. However, like I have few people have already done, but still I just want to draw it from my end also. So A bar B, C bar D2. Okay, so A bar B, this is my A bar, then B, then C bar, no? Anybody can tell me? A bar, B. Can somebody help me to draw this? Because I'm not able to see. Oh, no, I can see. Okay, third one is A bar, B, C bar. This is C bar. Okay, along with that, I should also give D2. Okay, wherever you connect, either up or down, it's fine. Okay, if I had space directly, I would have taken from D2 from here also. One person has done in that way, it's correct. Wherever it is, you need to just connect D2. Okay, fine. Then the output of this will be equal to A bar, B, C bar, D2. Okay, and give it to the OR gate. Okay, I'll just show you. First, let me get all this. Then A bar. This is my A bar. B, C, A bar. This is my A bar. B, C, and then I need to give D3 also to that. A few people, whoever has sent to me, they forget to connect D3. So when I have told them, they have again corrected it and sent it to me. Okay. Next is D4. A, B bar, C bar, D4. A, B bar. Oh, sorry, I took B now. B bar. B bar. And one more thing, one person, see, you need to just darken this point, okay? B bar, C bar. That point from where you're taking that line, you should darken that. Okay, connect D4 also to this. And can give this to XOR gate. I'll give it to XOR gate later. Okay, so the output here is nothing but A bar B C. A bar B C D3. Here it is A, B bar, C bar, D4. Next term is A, B bar, C, D5. A, B bar, C, D5. This is D5. A, B bar, A, B bar, C, no. C in the sense I need to take from C. A, B bar, C, D5. Next. Next one is A, B, C bar, D6. A, B. This is my A, B, C bar, D6. A, B, C bar, D6. So the output here will be A, B, C bar, D6. Then next one is A, B, C, D7. A, B, C. A, B, C. One more input D7. So that my output here will be A, B, C, D7. So now if you observe, I've got all the 8 terms. All the 8 terms I've got. Now what I need to do, I need to have OR operation between all this. So what I'll do, I'll give it, or I'll give all the outputs to single OR gate. Give all the outputs to single OR gate. OR gate, okay, not AND gate, it is OR gate, so that my output will be F. Hope this is clear to all of you. This implementation is clear to all of you. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bharat NS, Bharat. Bharat. Bharat NS. Bharat. One second, ma. I have to remove few people, I think so, because 1 second. See, those who all have not paid the fees, please leave the group. Sanat Reddy, Sanat Kumar.
Ma'am.
Please leave the group, ma. Because the instructions are strictly given to us. Okay, if any other person who has not paid the fees and still there, please leave the group. And I'm sorry to say this. Okay, fine. So hope this is clear to all of you. So this is one more combination logic circuit. So if you observe, the output is just depending only on the present inputs. Okay, whatever I'm giving as my present input, only on that it is depending. So this is one more example of combination logic circuits. Okay, then comes decoder. Decoder is one more topic which you have. So decoder. Okay, so decoder, what it will do is, you will have, I don't know how many of you know this, I have explained you also. See, I'll have the transmitter. Okay, see, whatever I'm speaking. So if you take the communication system, so I'll have the transmitter. So whatever information is generated here, the transmitter, it will transmit the information through the channel. Okay, and then at the receiver end, I'll have the receiver which will receive the input signal and it will give to the destination. Okay, this is how the general communication system will be. Okay, so if you just take this here, you'll have encoder at the transmitter end. Encoder at the transmitter end. Whatever information this encoder is encoding at the receiver, I'll have the I have to do ulta operation of this encoder. Okay, that is nothing but decoder. Okay, you'll have the decoder. What this decoder has to do, whatever operation the encoder has done, it has to do reverse of that. Okay, so what this encoder will do, we'll see. See, why I'm talking about, you may ask me a question, ma'am, heading you have written as decoder, but you are explaining encoder as well. Okay, but for your syllabus you don't have encoder, but to understand decoder properly, you need to know how the encoder will be. Okay, so let me just show you how the encoder will be and what is the use of this encoder, so that you'll understand what the decoder will do. Okay, so coming to the encoder, what will happen is, as I've already mentioned, you'll have the information somebody is there in lobby. Let me just admit them. So at the encoder, what will happen? I'll have some information. Okay, let me consider. I will just take 4 bits. Okay, 4 in D0, D1, D2, D3. This is some information. Okay, so see, as I've already mentioned, this D0, D1, D2, D3 are nothing but the digital data. Digital data in the sense the binary data, whatever binary data you have, it can be either a 0 or a 1. In the same way, here D1 also, it can be either a 0 or 1. In the same way, D2 also, either it can be a 0 or a 1. Okay, D3 also, it can be a 0 or a 1. Okay, so it will just take 2 values, either it can be a 0 or a 1. Okay, so if you observe the function of this encoder is, if, let me consider, out of all these 4 inputs, let me consider at a time only one input is high. Let me consider only like 0, 1, 0, 0. It means that only D1 is high and rest all are 0. Okay, so in that case, I am not in need to send all these 4 bits. Okay, because the more the information you send, the more memory it will take, or the more data lines it will take. Okay, so it is not required to transmit all the bits like 0, 1, 0, 0. I need not transmit. Instead, whichever is high, I can just say that its corresponding output is high. Okay, so here if you observe, I have 4 input data. Okay, so only the D1 is high. Okay, so to say that this D1 is high, what I'll do, since I have 4 different data inputs here, 4 different data inputs I have here. Okay, instead of sending all these 4 data, what I'll do, I'll just send only some bits as output, so that output will indicate that okay, D1 is high and rest all are 0. Okay, so this encoder, what it will do, it will encode higher number of bits to lower number of bits. Okay, so as I've already mentioned, this arrow indicates input and this arrow outside indicates it is output. Okay, so what here I have 4 inputs. Okay, so what I need to do, instead of sending all the 4 inputs to the output, what I'll do, instead of sending this data, what I'll do, I'll just send only 2 bits. Okay, only 2 bits, because I have 4 combinations, so 2 bits are enough to send to code each one. Okay, so this is nothing but the encoding in the sense what the encoder will do if D2 is high. Okay, I'll just write the truth table only, D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, 4 bits I've taken. So again, this will be in the form of 2 power n is to n. Okay, 2 power n is to n. Okay, so if I have 2 power n data lines, then the number of outputs will be n. Okay, 2 power n data lines, n output lines. Okay, so D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, and my outputs are A, B. Okay, so let me write the truth table and then explain you. Okay, so let me consider D0 is high and rest all are zeros. Next, second case, D1 is high and rest all it is zeros. D2 is high, rest all it is zeros. D3 is high, rest all it is zeros. Okay, so whenever I have the data in this way, instead of transmitting all the 4 bits, what my encoder will do, it will encode this coding, it will transfer this bits to only 2 bits. So since D0 line is having high, I will write as AB output as 0, 0. D1 is high, so I'll write as 0, 1. D2 is high, so I'll write as 1, 0. D3 high is high, I'll write as 1, 1. Okay, so this is what is happening at the encoder end. Okay, encoder, what it is doing, it is reducing the number of bits that is to be transmitted when one of the data line is high. Hope this is clear to you. Encoder is clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just repeat once again. See, encoder, it will be at the transmitter end, and I'll have decoder at the receiver end. Okay, encoder, what it will do is, if I have some data lines, okay, data lines, these are nothing but the input lines or the data lines. Okay, input lines are the data lines. Okay, so what here, since I have 4 different data lines, okay, at a time, let me consider only one input is high. Okay, in that case, I need not transmit all the 4 bits only when one bit is high. Okay, instead of that, what I can do, I can code this and I can just transmit only 2 bits. Okay, so that the complexity of the circuit will reduce, the number of the memory will be reduced, analysis will become easy. Okay, in order to have all this, what I'm doing, I'm just encoding the bits, higher number of bits, I'm converting it to lower number of bits. Okay, so for that same truth table, I'm writing it as D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, A, B are my outputs. These are my inputs and these are my outputs. These are my outputs. Okay, so here what will happen when D1 is high? Okay, only when D1 is high and rest all are 0, I can code this as AB is equal to 0, 0. Okay, in the same way, if D1 is high and rest all are zeros, then I can code it as 0, 1. In the same way, when D2 is high and rest all are zeros, I can code it as 1, 0. When D3 is high and rest all are zeros, I can code it as 1, 1. This operation will happen at the encoder. So the main use of the encoder is it will convert higher number of bits to lower number of bits. That is what is coding or encoder job. Okay, so this will happen at the transmitter end. Okay, and when it comes to the receiver end, the reverse operation should happen. Okay, let me just try to do it here only. Maybe I'll be able to. Okay, so what will happen? The decoder will receive this input. Okay, this AB it will receive. Okay, so what it has to do, it has to perform reverse operation, in the sense by taking AB inputs, it has to give me D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, so here the truth table, can anybody tell me how will be the truth table here? How will be the truth table here? What are the inputs here? A, B are my inputs. What are my outputs? D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay, if my decoder receives 0, 0, then whatever is transmitted, that should be decoded here. So 0, 0, 0, 0. When I had 0, 0, it indicates that my first D0 is high and rest all it is 0. In the same way, when it is 0, 1, D1 is 1 and rest all it is 0. 1, 0, D1, D2 is high and rest all it is 0. So 1, 1, D3 is high and rest all it is 0. Okay, so whatever encoded at the transmitter end, that is decoded at the receiver end, and this is n is to 2 power n decoder, in the sense 2 inputs, 4 outputs. Okay, so this is what the operation of the decoder. Okay, for your syllabus, you don't have encoder, you have decoder, but if I directly write this, you'll not understand why it is happening in this way. So if I have to explain decoder, I have to just give you the glance of encoder as well. Okay, is a decoder and encoder clear for all of you?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody have any doubts? Please let me know. Otherwise, I'll go
No,
ahead
ma'am.
with the decoder. So I'll take decoder. For your syllabus, you need to. This is whatever decoder I have written here. It is 2:4 decoder. Okay, 2:4 decoder. But for you, you have 3:8 decoder. 3:8 decoder. Okay, so first of all, you need to represent it using the block diagram. So three inputs. They'll not specify 3:8 decoder. They may just ask you as implement a decoder. Okay, in that case, you need to just go ahead with the 3:8 decoder only. Okay, so A, B, C. Okay, so since I have three inputs, how many outputs I'll have? 2 cube. 2 cube. So it is nothing but 3:8 decoder. 3:8 decoder. So I'll have 8 outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. So can you tell me how will be at the encoder end? Encoder end. Encoder, how it will be? How many inputs will be there and how many outputs? 8. Yes, 8 inputs you'll have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D0 to D7 you'll have, and here the output will be 3. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, this is 8:3 encoder. Okay, so if D0 is high, then it will be equal to 0, 0, 0. If D5 is high, then it will be equal to 1, 0, 1. Like that it goes. Okay, so let me write the truth table now. Truth table. So inputs, outputs. So inputs are ABC, A, B, C are inputs. D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7 are my outputs. So at the encoder end, what happens if I have D0 bit as high and rest all are equal to 0, then it will be equal to 0, 0, 0. That is what will be at the encoder. Okay, so this will be encoded as 0, 0, 0. The decoder what it has to do, it has to receive ABC values, and based on that ABC values, it has to decode D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, which is originally transmitted. Okay, so these are originally transmitted, that is encoded as ABC. Now at the decoder end, it will receive ABC and it has to encode back my whatever decode back my whatever I have transmitted at the transmitter end. Okay, so that is what it indicates. So if I have 0, 0, 1, then D1 will be high and rest all it will be equal to 0. 0, 1, 0, D2 will be high and rest all it will be equal to 0. This is the truth table. So in the exam you need not explain encoder. Directly you can go with the decoder. Okay, for your understanding I am explaining encoder as well as decoder. Okay, so otherwise in the exam it is not required. You can directly draw the 3:8 decoder, this diagram. This diagram you can draw. Okay, and then you can write the truth table and then implement it. However we did yesterday, in the same way you need to implement here. So 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, D4 will be high and rest all it will be equal to 0. 1, 0, 1, D5 will be high and rest all it will be equal to 0. 1, 1, 0, D6 will be high and rest all will be equal to 0. 1, 1, 1, D7 will be equal to 1 and rest all it will be equal to 0. Okay, so now so these are your inputs. These are your inputs and these are your outputs. Okay, so here how many outputs I have? How many outputs I have?
8.
8 outputs. So for each you need to write the equation. So D0 is one output. So what is the equation for D0? Output equation for D0. Same logic. Same logic.
ABC.
0, 0, 0.
Huh?
A bar, B bar, C bar.
Very good. A bar, B bar, C bar. That's it.
D0. I mean
No,
D0.
D0 is not required. See, that's what for this reason only I've asked you to tell me the equation, because here we have written D0 also, because here inputs are D0 along with the D0 D7. Here ABC are also the inputs, but here that is not the case. Only you have three inputs, 8 outputs. Okay, so you need to have output equation for this, all this outputs. That's it. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Now D1. D1 is equal to wherever you have one that corresponding input lines you need to write. So here I have one. So corresponding input lines are A bar, B bar, C. Okay, next D2. D2 only here you have one. Rest all it's zeros. Rest all it is 0, right? You should consider its output. Okay, D2 is 1 only here. Okay, rest all it is 0. Yeah, these are zeros. Rest all it is 0. So it's corresponding. See, the same logic. Only here I have given you different way because the inputs are in different way. That's why I have given it in different way. Otherwise, the writing of output logic will never ever change. Okay, so here what is this? A bar, B, C bar. Can anybody tell me for D6? D6? D6, I could not hear you, ma. Somebody has answered, but I could not hear you.
A, B, C bar.
Very good. A, B, C bar. That's it. So you people can write here D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay. So D3 is nothing but only here I have one. In all this, I have one only here. So it's corresponding input. So it is nothing but A bar, B, C. Okay, A bar B C. Why A bar B C? Because A value is 0, B value is 1, C value is 1. If A value is 0, I'll take it as complement of that. So A bar. B value is 1, C value is 1, so B C. Okay, same logic. No change in the logic. Okay, here D4, it is A, B bar, C bar. Next, D4, A, B bar, C. D7, A, B, C. Okay, that's all. You need to implement this now. Okay, so where people will do mistake, I'll tell you, as you got confused in the same way, you'll also get confused in the exam. When they ask you multiplexer, you'll write decoder. When they ask you decoder, you may write mux. Okay, so this is where people will do mistake. Okay, so try to avoid that. Okay, multiplexer, you always remember, it will always have one output. If you remember this, the other logic will be easily remembered. Okay, decoder. So decoder, what it has to do? If any one input is high, then it has to decode its corresponding output value. Based on the input value, that particular value at the output will be high. Rest all it will be equal to 0. Okay, so now I need to implement this. So if you observe, I need A bar also, I need B bar also, I need C bar also. So this is my A. You people can start implementing. It is easy only. This is my A bar, not gate. I'm just using the basic gates to implement it. A bar. Next B bar. C bar. Okay, so to get D0, if I want to get D0, it is A bar, B bar, C bar. It means that A bar, B bar, this is my C bar. Okay, so I have AND operation between them, so I need to give it to the AND gate, so that you will have A bar, B bar, C bar, which is nothing but D0. In the same way, you need to get D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. You people can do on your own. Try to do it on your own. Don't look at the screen. You people can do it on your own. A bar. I'll not disturb you. రాసలేదా? Hope all of you are doing along with me, right?
Yes, ma'am. Hope you people have finished. Hope all of you have finished drawing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is your decoder. That's what, as I told you, don't get confused with multiplexer and decoder. Okay. So hope you people have started writing the assignments, right? Have you all started writing the assignments?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So don't wait
Which
till
one?
the What, ma? Okay. So don't wait until.
Like,
What? I am not able to hear you properly, ma. I'm not able to hear you.
ma'am, assignments, no? One is recently uploaded and another one was previously uploaded.
So today, whatever I have uploaded, it is the quiz. Okay, today I have uploaded. It is a quiz. Okay, not assignment. Okay, so that will do at 11. Your class is until 11:55. No, 11:45 we'll start doing that. Okay. Whatever I have submitted today,
Okay.
it is a quiz. Okay. So I'll give you 11:45. I'll stop my class and I'll give you. It's just 5 questions I've given. Okay, so that that you need to do it. That will do after little more discussion. Okay, so assignment questions I'll just show you. If you have any doubt, these are the assignment questions. These are the assignment questions. So as far as I have finished, you can do until 5 questions. See, until 5 questions you can do it. Okay, see, write short notes on multiplexer decoder. Until here you can finish it off. Okay, then again you have for few more questions that you can do later. Okay, later in the sense as and when I finish on that same day, if you finish this, no, it will become very easy for you at the end. Okay. So these are the assignment questions which I am asking you to do it. Okay, it is from module 1 and module 5. It is like important questions for your exam as well. Okay, fine. Let me start, leave this and let me go ahead with my thing. So that's all with the combination logic circuits. So to just recall, combination logic circuits are the circuits whose output will depend only on the present input. Okay, so that is what your combination logic circuit. Next we have other logic circuits which are nothing but the sequential logic circuits. Sequential logics circuits. Okay, sequential logic circuits. Okay, so sequential logic circuits, as I've already mentioned, this is my black box. Okay, sequential logic circuit. Okay, here I'll give some inputs. Arrow inside indicates inputs, arrow outside indicates outputs. Okay, output. Okay, so what will happen here is, it through some memory element, what will do, this is a memory element. What are these memory elements? I'll tell you. Through this memory element, what we'll do, we will feed this outputs as an inputs. Again, the output is fed as an input to the sequential logic circuit. Okay, so here if you observe, the output of the sequential logic circuit will depend on the present inputs A, B, C, D. Okay, along with that, it will also depend on some other feedback outputs. Okay, so if X and Y are outputs, then this output at any instant will depend along with the present inputs. These are also additional inputs. These additional inputs, from where you're getting it from the outputs. Okay, so this output will be fed as an input to the sequential logic circuit, so that the output of the sequential logic circuit will depend on the present input and as well as the past outputs. Okay, present inputs and past outputs. Okay, so this sequential logic circuits depends on present inputs and past outputs to give the output at any instant. Okay, any instant. Okay, so these are said to be the sequential logic circuits. Okay, again the sequential logic circuits are divided into two types. One is synchronous logic, sequential logic circuits or sequential circuits, and asynchronous sequential circuits. Okay, synchronous sequential circuits or asynchronous sequential circuits. Okay, so hope you people understood what are sequential circuits. So again, these sequential circuits are divided into two types: synchronous sequential circuits and asynchronous sequential circuits. In the synchronous sequential circuit, it is same. The output of the sequential, since it is sequential circuit, the basic logic will not change. Okay, so the output of the sequential circuit will depend on the present inputs along with the past outputs. Okay, and these are the memory elements, and these are the inputs, and these are the outputs. These are the outputs and these are the inputs. Okay, but the additional thing what will be there in the synchronous sequential circuit is, it will have the clock pulse. Okay, clock pulse is nothing but the rectangular pulse like this. Okay, it is nothing but this is how the clock pulse will be. Okay, it is a square wave. Okay, square or triangular wave. Oh, sorry, rectangular wave. Okay, so this synchronous sequential circuit will have the clock pulse here, whereas
shouldn't it be combinational circuit plus memory element in the block diagram?
Yeah. Sequential circuit plus combinational circuit, but additionally it will have clock. That is what is synchronous sequential circuit. Whatever you are saying, it is a asynchronous sequential circuit. So it will just have the memory element, or this memory element is nothing but the combination logic circuit. Okay, memory element. Okay, but it will not have any clock pulse. Okay, so this is again asynchronous sequential circuit. Okay, so this is nothing but the combination logic circuit. Okay, so the feedback will contain the combination logic circuit itself. Okay, otherwise even this is also the combination logic circuit only, but additionally you'll have a clock pulse. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So here synchronous circuit will depend on clock because it is having the clock input, so it will depend on clock, whereas this will this will does not depend on clock. Okay, the basic building blocks of this synchronous sequential circuits are flip-flops. What are flip-flops? We'll see. I'll show you. Okay, the basic building blocks of these are nothing but the combination logic circuits or combination logic circuits, or I can even call them as latches. Latches. Okay. So obviously these are depending on additional clock pulse. So the speed is less here. The speed is it is more faster. These are faster than synchronous sequential circuits. Okay, some of the examples if you take for this, it will be like counters, registers, or some of the examples of this. Whereas this one, signal processing elements, microprocessors, all these are comes under asynchronous sequential circuits. Okay, so these are some of the differences between synchronous sequential circuits and asynchronous sequential circuits. Okay, so coming to the flip-flops and latches. Or latches and flip-flops. Let me write latches and flip-flops. Okay, latches are just latches are just the circuits. These are also the memory elements. So latches and flip-flops both are memory elements. But latches will not depend on clock pulse. Latches will not have clock pulse. Whereas flip-flops are derived from the latches only. Flip-flops are nothing but the latches, but it will have clock pulse. And either the latch or the flip-flop, they will have 1 bit memory. They will have 1 bit memory. Okay, so what is this 1 bit memory? I'll teach you. Okay, so otherwise latches are nothing but the latches are made with the digital gates only. Okay, gates, it is made with gates only, but it will not have any clock pulse, whereas latches will have flip-flops are made with latches, but it will have an additional input which is nothing but the clock pulse. See, right now don't worry about the definitions. Okay, when I'll go in detail, that time you'll understand. Okay, hope this is clear to you. See here,
Yes.
I'll just come back. So synchronous sequential logic circuits, it will depend on the present inputs as well as the past outputs. That is what sequential logic circuits. So again, this sequential circuits are divided into 2 types: synchronous sequential circuits and asynchronous sequential circuits. So synchronous sequential circuits, along with the memory element, it will have an additional clock pulse. That is what the synchronous sequential circuit. Whereas asynchronous sequential circuit, you will not have additional clock pulse. Okay, so that is the major difference between this and this. Okay, so here the memory elements are nothing but the flip-flops in the synchronous sequential circuits, whereas here those are nothing but the latches. Okay, so coming to the latches and flip-flops, latches and flip-flops both are memory elements. Memory elements in the sense it will store 1 bit of memory. 1 bit of memory in the sense it will either store 0 or 1. Okay, however you change, it will either store a 0 or it will store a 1. Okay, so that is said to be the memory elements. Okay, so and again these latches are made up of the gates only. Okay, gates only, but the additional feature is it will store 1 bit of memory. So how the latches circuit will be, that I'll show you. Okay, coming to the flip-flops, flip-flops are made from latches. Okay, flip-flops are made from latches, but it will have an additional clock pulse. Okay, so that is what the difference between flip-flop and latches. Okay, and when it comes to the triggering, you'll understand all the terminologies in future, but right now I'm just introducing you the terminology. Okay, latches are said to be level triggered, whereas flip-flops are said to be edge triggered. Okay, latches may have enable input, but flip-flops will have clock input. Okay, so hope this basic terminology is clear to you. Huh? Is this clear? That's what, when we go in detail, like what is flip-flop, what is latch, if I draw the circuit, you'll understand why it is called as the memory element and how the flip-flops are designed and how the latches will work. Okay, all that you'll understand when I take an example and teach you. Okay, otherwise you just be thorough with the terminology. Synchronous, sequential circuits, synchronous circuits, asynchronous, latches, flip-flops. These are the terms which I've introduced right now. Okay, then along with that, memory element, clock, enable input. Okay, then level triggered, and edge triggered. I'll just say all this to you. Okay, as and when we go, you'll understand what is memory element, what is clock, what is enable, what is level triggered, and what is edge triggered. Everything you'll understand in the further classes. Okay, so hope this is clear to all of you. Now you just go back to the quiz questions. I've posted some quiz questions. Just open those quiz questions and quickly answer them. Quickly, those are very simple only. I have just given you the text box. You need to enter the answers in that text box. Quickly. Hope all of you are able to view the assignment, right? Sorry, the quiz.
Yes, ma'am.
I could see most of you are viewing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Quickly write those answers. You can see them in my screen also. There is one one question where you need to simplify. Otherwise, rest all it is simple only.
Ma'am, in that we only have to simplify it in a variable form, no? Not in a binary form.
What? I didn't get your simplify, not binary form. How will you take it
Yes.
binary? See,
Yes, ma'am. Means
a
by
dash.
Boolean algebra.
You need to use Boolean algebra and simplify them.
Okay, ma'am.
So a dash indicates a bar, okay? Because for me, when I will be typing, no, I will not be able to type as a bar, okay? So that's why I have written as a cap, a dash. We generally call it as a dash or a bar. Both mean the same. Okay, this dash indicates it is there as the complement sign is there on a. Okay, that's what it indicates. I think you know how to submit it also. You need to press the turn in button. Quickly, last 2 minutes.
Yes.
Anybody has finished?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody has turned in the assignments? I could not see anybody. Quickly.
Completed.
Turn in. You can turn in,
How?
right? There will be one button called turn in. Turn in will be there in the same place, like where you are writing the assignment. There only you'll have the turn in button.
No, ma'am. There is nothing.
Nothing is there. You could just see like this. See, I didn't get any response. See, here only I am able to see
Ma'am,
the
but it already submitted. It is showing.
submitted. See, but I cannot see any responses. Okay, fine. Everybody has finished?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you have finished?
Ma'am,
Done, ma'am.
can you check sending this screenshot?
Yeah.
It is showing like
Yeah. You send me the screenshot. I'll just check. Okay, your response has already been submitted. Okay. But in my responses, I'm not able to see. Even here, let me see here. I will get a turn in here. What's your name, ma?
Chauhan Yashwant.
Chauhan. See here I can see. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
Chauhan?
ma'am.
So you can see, no, it is just viewed. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
But
there will be
I
something
submitted.
like,
It is not.
I'll just show you how it will be shown. Let me go back and I'll just cancel. Let me go and show you how it will be. First day assignment questions. Somewhere I've given you the quiz, right? Some other day.
Ma'am, just recently only.
No, last one. See, turn in. Can you see this turn in?
Yes, ma'am.
So these all people have submitted to me. Last time even you have done it, Chauhan. See? Against your
Yes,
name.
ma'am.
You also did in this, like how you have submitted now in the same way you did it before also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So maybe it will take some time to give me a turn in. Okay.
Ma'am, I think
It
we
needs
can't
some
able to
time.
turn in. It only the organizer can turn
No.
in.
See, now I've got you as turned in.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
That's what it is taking some time.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You copied from somewhere or you have written it on your own, ma?
I'm done, ma'am.
No, ma'am. On
Okay.
and some knowledge of that means of my own only,
Okay. Fine.
and whichever taught in class.
Okay. Good. That's what. That's what. As he has done, everybody's. Maybe it will turn in after some time. Okay. So, see, Karthik years also it is turned in. I think I have to refresh it. Deepak, it is turned in. Next, Charan, it is turned in. Okay, Gautam Singh, it is turned in. Okay, fine. Very good. Others also, please finish it. Tomorrow we'll discuss those questions. Okay. Thank you, ma. Because the other teacher might be waiting for you. Okay. That's all for now. You can leave the class. If you people have got any doubts, stay back. Otherwise, leave.
Ma'am, will we learn about registers?
That's it. After this, first you need to know what are flip-flops, then different types of flip-flops, then applications of those flip-flops as registers, counters, and all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, in assignment also we have to submit it in a PDF form, or we can upload it in a
No.
photo.
You have to upload as PDF.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, how you were uploading, you people are not used to. Okay, fine. After finishing your assignment, you please let me know so that I'll help you out to to submit it. Okay, it should be in the PDF form only.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, if I got doubt, can I ask you in that assignment if I got doubt?
Yeah. Anytime you can even personally contact me anytime.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, before 10:30 anytime. 10:30 in
Okay,
the
ma'am.
night
Sure.
anytime.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Adarsh, Adarsh, Adarsh M, Chetan, Chetan KJ, Grishma, Grishma,